Today we're talking about some of the most extreme performance cars ever built. Not just fast cars, but machines that push the limits of what manufacturers are willing to sell to the public. From a 1,000-horsepower dragstrip monster, to a mid-engine Corvette that's knocking on hypercar territory, to track-focused American icons, these cars represent the absolute peak of modern performance. Let's get into it. We're starting with the 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170, and this car honestly rewrote the rulebook for factory muscle cars. Dodge built the Demon 170 as the final and most extreme version of the Challenger before ending production, and they went all out. Under the hood is a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8, but this isn't the same engine from the regular Hellcat. It features a larger supercharger, reinforced internals, and upgraded fuel systems designed specifically to handle ethanol fuel. On E85 fuel, the Demon 170 produces an insane 1,025 horsepower and 945 pound-feet of torque, making it the most powerful production gas-powered car ever sold. Even on regular premium fuel, it still makes around 900 horsepower, which is more than enough to embarrass almost anything on the road. Dodge claims a 0 to 60 time of just 1.66 seconds, which technically makes it quicker than many hypercars, and it runs the quarter mile in 8.9 seconds at about 151 miles per hour on a prepped surface. What really separates the Demon 170 from everything else is that it's purpose-built for the drag strip. It comes with a factory trans brake, drag radials straight from the factory, and a suspension setup optimized for maximum weight transfer under hard launches. It's also rear-wheel drive only, which makes these numbers even more ridiculous. This wasn't built to corner, it was built to dominate straight lines, and it does exactly that. Next up is the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette C8 ZR1, and this is where American performance starts going head-to-head with the world's best supercars. Ever since Corvette went mid-engine with the C8, Chevy has been slowly climbing the performance ladder, and the ZR1 is the top of that mountain. Power comes from a twin-turbocharged 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8, an evolution of the Z06's engine, but taken to an entirely new level. Chevrolet rates the C8 ZR1 at around 1,064 horsepower and roughly 828 pound-feet of torque, all sent to the rear wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission. That setup allows the car to hit 0 to 60 in about 2.3 seconds, with a quarter-mile time in the mid-9-second range. But the craziest number might be the top speed. Chevy is targeting over 230 miles per hour, which puts this Corvette in the same league as cars that cost hundreds of thousands more. The ZR1 isn't just about straight-line speed either. With its mid-engine layout, massive aerodynamic elements, and track-focused suspension tuning, this is a Corvette designed to dominate road courses while still being street-legal. It represents how far the Corvette name has evolved, from classic American sports car to full-blown supercar killer. Now let's talk about the Camaro ZL1, one of the most underrated performance cars of the modern muscle era. While the Camaro nameplate is currently on pause, the ZL1 stands as the ultimate expression of what the Camaro was capable of. Under the hood is a supercharged 6.2-liter V8, producing 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. The ZL1 can launch from 0 to 60 in around 3.5 seconds, but what really makes it special is how balanced it is. Unlike the Demon, which is built strictly for drag racing, the ZL1 is designed to do everything well. It features advanced magnetic ride suspension, massive Brembo brakes, and serious aerodynamic upgrades. With the 1LE package, the ZL1 becomes a legitimate track weapon, capable of hanging with cars that are far more expensive. The Camaro ZL1 represents the idea of a true driver's muscle car, brutal power combined with real handling and braking performance. It's the kind of car that feels just as at home on a road course as it does lining up at a stoplight. And finally, we have the 2026 Ford Mustang GTD, the most extreme and ambitious Mustang Ford has ever built. This isn't just a Mustang with more power. It's essentially a race car that's been adapted for the street. The GTD is inspired by Ford's GT3 race program and features a supercharged 5.2-liter V8 producing around 815 horsepower. The Mustang GTD uses extensive carbon fiber bodywork, carbon ceramic brakes, and a highly advanced suspension setup designed for serious track performance. Ford is targeting a top speed of around 202 miles per hour, and their goal with this car is to compete directly with high-end European performance machines, especially on legendary tracks like the Nürburgring. Production numbers are extremely limited, and pricing reflects that exclusivity. The GTD isn't meant to be a mass-market Mustang. It's a statement car. It shows how far the Mustang platform has evolved, going from a classic car to something that can legitimately challenge supercars on a global stage. So whether it's the drag strip domination of the Demon 170, the supercar-level performance of the C8 ZR1, the all-around brutality of the Camaro ZL1, or the race-bred insanity of the Mustang GTD, one thing is clear: American performance has never been stronger.